What's up, it's Paul Maxey, and it's time for me to review Stargate for Atari 2600. You know, what's crazy is, once I decided, alright, it's time for some Stargate, you know, all I ever do is make jokes. I'm a very silly person, but all of a sudden all the jokes escape me. Because Stargate is serious business. Even I know that. Believe it or not, after high school, I worked at Domino's Pizza, right before I went to hair school to cut hair for about 6 months. I bought a Stargate from this weird arcade that showed up near my high school and then disappeared. They were like from Texas. And I paid $200. He told me, he told me $200 with insurance, like $100 without. And these guys were like leaving town. And I was so stupid. I was like, oh, I'll take the insurance. You know, the younger I was, I used to just be such an ass kisser. Like, oh, we'll take all my money. And because I'm stupid and I'm scared of you because you're a big man and I'm small. That's how I ended up giving him so much money. Anyway, I had Stargate in my garage. And I'm not one of you great Defender or Stargate players. But come on, man, I had it in my garage. So, I mean, I'm good for like 350,000 on Stargate. You know, with 3 lives. But can't get to that next level like my friend Eric Easy Liddell. Oh, we do have an attract screen. Kinda. Look at the ship. It's funny giving reviews to you guys that are collectors, because you don't need a review. I think you just want to... It's fun to hear another person chime in on it. And it's me doing it. Now, here's the thing. We all know that the second controller controls all your actions as far as Smart Bomb and Vizzo and Hyperspace. And I've got this hooked up with this Fighter Stick 6 from my Sega. And I do have that one Sega Genesis stick that's bigger. And probably I just don't want to get my smelly feet on it. And it's in the other... It's like 10 feet away, and I can't do that. I can't go 10 feet away, so I'm going to use the one I have prepared. And as long as it's big enough for me to hit my toe on B, because that is Smart Bomb, as you guys know. And, well, sure, if I can move my controller up, that's in Vizzo. And if I can move my controller down with my foot, by the way, I think that's Hyperspace. But that gets hard. So, you know, it's not like there's any money on it. We have other things in our lives to do than master Stargate on Atari 2600. So I've broken it down simply to just worrying about smart bombing with my big, ugly toe on the B button. But if I know my smart bombs are gone, I'll try to whack the stick left and get some Inviso going. But, you know, put some money on the table with these like competitions, or at least put up another Stargate competition on Atari 2600 Facebook page, and maybe I'll start trying to Inviso more with my foot moving left, because it's so hard. Alright. Well, we all know what this is. I saw a guy on the Atari age post saying, well, you know, I kind of like Stargate, but if I want to play a side-scrolling shooter, there's better ones. And he may be right, but this is Stargate. Whoops. I'm well aware that if I take 4 guys, if I rescue 4 humans and go into the Stargate, I'll warp. And since I'm doing a review, I may as well. There's 4. Now, when I owned my... I had a Stargate in my garage, and I made sure I got all the points I could before I warped away. Because if there's more abducting to be done, that means more points for me. I think the rest of my humans are dead. Oh! There's a mistake we all know. I dicked around, and I missed my chance to dock, or to warp that time. Well, look, I know how to correct the problem. I'm not going to kill any... I'm not going to let any humans die. I'm going to go to the next level. And maybe, if I'm really careful, I'm going to have to be perfect. I only have 4 surviving men. Believe me, I know how Defender and Stargate work. I can't let 1 human die if I plan to dock. Not that docking is essential. Alright, there's a sound. I'm already starting to have fun. And slowly forgetting Oh, damn. Okay. It doesn't look like I'll be... Well, no. I didn't do anything wrong. Everything's good. What I was about to say is I'm actually slowly forgetting that this is Atari and has limitations. And I'm starting to get into a mindset like I'm playing me some Stargate. And guys, I know I'm kind of a clown, but I love me some Stargate. And I got skills in Stargate to back it up. Sorry, I don't know if the phone just left focus for a while. Alright, this would be my fourth one. I'm going for the dock, guys, to prove I know about... Was that 4? Let's see. Oh, no. I gotta land... There we go, I warped. Great. Not the greatest... Whoa! No special warp sequence there. And that's too bad, but I still think what they've achieved here... And we already know this. That that Stargate is impressive compared to Defender, the original on Atari. I will still play that Defender, and I'll still play that original Pac-Man. Sometimes something sucks so bad it reaches cult status. You guys know what I'm talking about. You know what? I already know I'm going to have a hard time turning off this review, because I'm actually getting into it. I think I've had the perfect amount of beers where I'm feeling good, but I'm not sloppy, and I'm not, like, ready to take a nap. And I'm starting to really... Oh! And I'm enjoying my Stargate. I've never used a smart bomb yet. Still cocked and ready on my foot. Just cocked and ready. Oh! Oh! Well, if I were to keep playing and talking, it wouldn't be so much of a review. It's just like, oh, look at me, and I'm so special that you need to watch me play for an hour. But I like it. I just wish there was a pause because I'm about to turn off this phone, but I'm not really through playing some Stargate. I'm just starting to get into it. Let's see if we can get some... Oh! Yeah, when you shoot the... When the swarmers come about, they look a lot like the swarmers from Defender 1, but they do get shot individually. We all remember and did probably the worst insult of Defender 1, when the swarmers, which are the whole basis of the idea of what makes them unique is that they're individual, they would come out as swarmers and it took one shot to take out the whole swarm. I don't want to turn this into a bagging session for on Defender 1 for Atari because the feelings of nostalgia I get about it. I mean, I almost want to play that now. The purple and the black and just... Oh man, Defender, Stargate for Atari 2600. Well, apparently this is great. The game stops after one death, so I can have my cake and eat it too. I'm going to turn off the video, but I get to continue my game, and believe me, I do. I got videos I want to make before bedtime, but gotta finish my Stargate game. This is fun. All right, have a good night.